How's it going, YouTube? Oxy here, and welcome back. So, today I got some exciting news. We finally got our first look, a trailer for Transformers Rise of the Beast, of course, coming out next year, June 9th, 2023. And yeah, I'm excited. I think I speak for a lot of people that when it comes to like the early to 2000s, pre-2010, the Micheal Bay movies really were like after what Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, at least in American cinema, Transformers was like that next big X-Men, right? Like it was that next big franchise. Of course, the first movie was what, 07, 06? Like right before the MCU started, and even then had like a slow start till it really built up to the shared universe that is now. But yeah, like Transformers, like I love them. I actually did grow up with them. No, not the 80s show. That was way before my time. But like Transformers Armada or Energon, that I did grow up with. Absolutely loved it. And I am familiar with Beast Wars. I used to read like comic books of it. Of course, now older, I've since learned more about them, about like their history, and for like the original 90s, one of the earliest all CGI shows was of the Transformers Beast Wars. So I know about all that now, but yeah, growing up, love Transformers. I mean, come on, little boys, robots, match made in heaven. What, dinosaurs? You get it. Like there's certain things, ninjas, aliens, that any little kid, I mean, not necessarily boys, like will love. But yeah, we got the new trailer. I was gonna do a reaction, but I was like, look, I'll be honest. As soon as it came out, I watched it, so it wouldn't have been genuine anyways. Because I'm a fan. Yeah, I know as it goes on, the Micheal Bay movies don't hold up. I'm a fan of the first three. Well, okay, I've seen the first three, right? Of course, all the ones with Shia LaBeouf, right? But then starting with, well, Age of Extinction, I know The Last Night. Bumblebee, I hear is really good, and I want to see that, being that it takes place, it's a prequel, and this upcoming movie is a sequel to Bumblebee, but still a prequel to all the other regular movies. Yeah, so like I haven't seen those. I mean, I do want to check them out. Just curious, right? The curiosity in me. But yeah, I mean, what is there to say? I'm excited. We're finally getting the Maximals and the Predacons on the big screen, and I thought I'd give a little, if you're not too familiar with them, of course, most of you probably are, but so they are not Autobots and Decepticons, basically the future versions of them. Yeah, I know. We'll get into it. So basically the Maximals are good guys, Predacons are bad guys. But it is the future. So in Transformers lore, the Beast Wars is actually after everything you're seeing now, right? Any TV show, all that. It's in the future. But essentially the Predacons, the villains, to alter the result of like the Great War, they decide to go back in time, which explains like their animal, like how like Megatron, not the same one, it is a different guy that's like named after the original Megatron, who's the leader of the Predacons. They go back, same with the Maximals, Optimus Primal, not Optimus Prime, different, right? Primes, whatever. They go back, and that's how they have their animal forms, because they go to prehistoric Earth, and that's where, like, for example, the Megatron gets his dinosaur form. Optimus Primal's a gorilla. No, that's at least in like comics and that sort of thing. Of course, being a movie, it's probably going to change it up, just explain that they're really old. But normally, Beast Wars they're of the future. So yeah, they're like they're not predecessors, but you get it. They come after Optimus Prime, Megatron, all that. I'm excited. Like, what this could lead to, you know, like will we ever see Magmatron, who's like this amalgamation. He has like 3 different forms. Again, leader of the Predacons. You have, well, of course, Optimus Primal, right, who's the leader of the Maximals. But it'd be cool to see. I'm interested to see like what they go with. Nice to see, of course, Ron Color, or sorry, Peter Color is back to voice Optimus Prime as expected. I mean, that voice, man, that guy could really get you to like, you know, like one of his speeches will like have you face like an army, like really one of the best like voice actors ever. But we got Ron Perlman voicing Optimus Primal, Hellboy himself. So I'm excited. Now, I've seen some people criticize the CGI, you know, being like, oh, it doesn't look that great and everything. But it's like, I mean, look, with movies like this, and to an extent, the Godzilla movies, right, the MonsterVerse, is like I prefer practical any day effects, but movies like that with that scale, yeah, you couldn't do that, right? Like the practical is just not realistic. So CGI I'm fine with. I thought it looks fine. I mean, it's not amazing, sure. But I mean, it's like robots, it's metal, you know, when it's not like, oh, it's going to be like realistic skin or like Avatar, right? Upcoming, where it's like, oh, it's going to be so like, no, they're metal, right? I mean, as long as light reflects off them, we're good. And it's like, I don't know, the same people criticizing it are like, look, you know, a lot of like MCU fans, it's like, CGI ain't good either. Like, look, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, I enjoyed it. The CGI was bad. That eye at the end, or Thor: Love and Thunder, the worst film of the year. Like that holographic kid, the son of Heimdall, ass. Like, so, I don't know. It's like, look, VFX workers, they just deserve to get that proper pay. And maybe they'll do some good work, you know, treat them like people, and you'll get some good work. But that's besides the point. I'm excited again to see the Beast Wars in action. I'm here for it. We do know this movie will take place in the 90s, as opposed to Bumblebee was in the 80s, right? And you know, it's a sequel to that, still prequel to the regular Bayverse movies. So hey, I'm for it. Again, I hope this leads to more. I know eventually they're gonna have to, what you would think, go back to the regular Bayverse. So we'll see what they do after the last night. Maybe they could reintroduce the Maximals and Predacons. We'll see. One thing I'd like to see, I remember in the comic book there was these, they called themselves mutants, where they were like, we're not Maximal or Predacon, because they were like, they had 2 animal forms. Like, you know how normal Transformer, you have your robot switches to a vehicle or an animal. They were like 2 animals, so it was like, whoa, like maybe we see something like that. The regular Transformers eventually become involved with it. Again, as I said, the Beast Wars, all of those are from the future. They went back in the past. Same with these guys. So like Optimus Prime meets Optimus Primal and that sort of thing. But it'd be interesting to see some like cross, like the Predacons facing the Decepticons, being like you know, bad guy on bad guy action, or maybe even there's conflict between the Autobots and the Maximals. Do it like, I don't know, the Maximals with Decepticons, Autobots with the Predacons. You get it. There's a big rumble they could do there. So we'll see. But yeah, guys, are you excited? Transformers. I know the series hasn't held up, but Bumblebee, a lot of people say it's good. Definitely gonna check it out. I like it. I've been watching them in order. About to rewatch the 3rd movie, and then finally see Age of Extinction. You know, Dinobots, The Last Night, Bumblebee, leading up to the eventual next year release of Transformers: Rise of the Beast. But yeah, guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed. Are you excited? I am. Again, I grew up with Transformers, so it holds a special place in my heart. And I hope it's good, you know. The trailer, I mean, Optimus Prime, all of them, they look good, so I'm hopeful. But yeah, guys, If you like this type of content, I make new videos every Tuesday and Saturday. And please be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good jazz. And as always, everyone, I've been your host, Oxy. Take care, and I'll see you next time.